Computer Science and Engineering Department of KFI College of Engineering. Today we deal with a topic called signal and handover in mobile communication topic. Most probably we used to come across with different handheld devices, especially mobile, tablets, laptops, blah blah. There is plenty of things as dealing with connection establishment through a SIM. That is what we use for enable and mobile phones. To be frank, signal is a physical representation of a data. Physical representation of data. When I'm trying to speak with you directly, my voice is transferred through a sine wave in the air and it reaches to your ears, and you can able to hear my voice and things what I'm dealing with is entirely noted by you. But thing is way, when I'm trying to call you by means of a mobile phone, especially that particular instant or that particular voice or data or message thing, I'm just trying to pass my mobile phones are entirely by means of happening by means of signal. So this signal has the capability to transfer my voice, my text, my images, everything to the destination. Hence, I'm the source. I just want to take that particular room, whom the particular data is going to reach is called as destination. Okay, fine. Before getting into the handover, let me discuss about how the signal have a tendency to make it or happen, or how it's working, and what are the different process of mode of transmission over there in signal in wireless medium. Wireless medium, especially when you're talking about wireless, it's not an predefined. Especially, I just want to note this particular constraint. It is predefined in the sense when we're taking the signal in wire, we can say that this will be the source and this will be the destination, and this is the path that a particular signal need to be traveled. We can able to plot. But as for the wireless communication medium, we cannot be able to predefine that particular path for this wireless communication. But how it's done? It's entirely a new different, entire different scenario. It's had a tendency to travel a very long path. This is the mobile phone which I'm trying to communicate. Sorry, I doesn't have as much tendency, or I'm not as much good in drawings. Just representation of mobile phone. Sorry for it. Take it as a mobile phone. Okay. This particular mobile phone, when I'm trying to talk with, is directly communicated to a base station. You may ask me that what a base station is all about. Base station is the only one component that has the tendency to take my signals from the source that I am the source, then make it travel to a different cells. Sorry, hexagonal cells. This particular hexagonal cells directly means for establishing the connection between the source and destination. When I'm trying to speak to a mobile phone, it directly trying to a base station. This base station directly transfers it to an exchange. This exchange has the tendency to predict has the tendency to analyze where the exact destination is all about. Just for this a second. Exchange, it's directly taken to the antenna of a destination. It may be a mobile, it may be a laptop, or it may be a messenger kind of stuff. Anything it may be. So this particular signal transmission is happening as mean for a mobile communication process. Before getting into exactly getting into the entire scenario of what's working, just want to say that every signal that's in the wireless medium is differentiated or categorized by means of a cell structure. This particular hexagonal cell structure is considered as a very eminent one, which has a tendency to take the signal from one node to another node without any loss of data. So this is the way actually how a particular mobile node has a tendency to communicate with one other mobile phone in a wireless medium. It's a sample of it. There's plenty of things happening over it, but just to summarize very short form, I give you these particular details. This is the one instruction. But the main challenging part of this particular network is handover. That is handover. Thing is big. I just made a call to my friend. I started the call when I was in a transition state. Transition state in a sense, in a traveling mode. I'm in a car. I just made a call to a friend who's in somewhere else over there in a different part of the country, a different part of the world, or anything it may be. I try to make a call. At that particular instant, I will be there in a cell of an individual base station. Try to consider this. This is the cell where I am exactly presiding it, and I'm just going to move on to another destination. So I can able to change, or I can able to transfer this particular way or particular path from here to here, or it may be here to here. I may prefer to choose in different travel path. At that particular instant too, the signal of my call doesn't going to break. It's a simple challenge. Each cell has their own base station. Each cells has their own base station. This base station is an overall in charge for maintaining all the stuff over there in this particular cell. It's maybe a 12 meter kind of things are it differs based on the base station strength and stamina. This base stations work for this particular cellular network. When I try to transfer or make a call from starting from this base station, I just want to name it as A, and my source or destination is going to be B. So just the way I make a call over here, and I'm in transition mode. I'm traveling through this particular path. In that instant, when I try to change from one base station to another base station, there will be no call termination. There should not be a no call termination. The call should be traveled from this area towards this area. When I try to change from one cell to another, another to another, the signal doesn't need to be break. How it's happening? This particular instant or this particular task is called as handover. This handover is of two types: soft handover and hard handover. Take this way. This particular base station, I am where I am visiting it. When I'm trying to change or trying to travel from this area to this area, I have the point where the both signal hasn't joined. So when I'm trying to travel from this point to this point, this is the actual point where there may be a chance of signal breakage. Hence, within the cell, the entire control is based or controlled by this particular base station. And for this particular cell, this base station is a control. Things way, when I'm trying to get through this particular signal or this particular area, there is a conflict between this both base station to who to provide us the signal. In this particular instant only, the handover cleverly dealing with its own work by means of two different categorization or two different strengths. There is in soft handover, this particular cell area works as like this. Both the base station focused me on both the base station given me the coverage. This particular coverage area is covered by A and the particular B base stations. So this particular instant is happening in soft handover so that when the signal of A break, B base station will take care of it. When there is a weak signal of a B base station, this particular A base station can provide us me with the call concurrency or data security, everything is happening. This is what we call as soft handover. And the next one is hard handover. This is another dimension of things. This particular hard handover, if you try to have two network or two LAN or two cell, this is a source and this is a destination. In this particular hard handover, the entire control should be there with the source base station. The D's destination, D cannot be able to provide us with any support. Only the source base station should take care of all the networks or signal processing control overhead of the particular device. Hence, I belong to this network. When I'm trying to travel towards this particular second cell, this particular base station, which is what I'm called a source base station, should take care of all this. So this is the way in which this modern era, or in which this cellular era, we have the tendency to travel from each different part of the country, different state. Even when we have the tendency to call or message or make an internet call, Skype call, blah blah. There is plenty of things we dealing with it, but we not know that each and individual functioning of this particular aspects happening behind the scene to get our mobile phone working without cut or without cutting the call or without any transition process happening. Thanks for listening. That's all from today. Bye.